Hey guys, it's been 6 months and 100 videos. I truly appreciate the subscribes and the comments. I read all the comments. I just want to have a good time, look back at my personal favorite moments from this channel. When you're crafting a good Stygian Vice, it's all about that base. Make sure it's above eye level 85 for max possible tiers. I recommend using Hunter Influence, which can roll % increase max life, as well as increase chaos damage as prefixes. Another tip is to catalyst it while it's white so that you only need 4 instead of 20. Veritania, on the other hand, a cute body type. Wings could allow for very specific fetishes, like her wings in my ass. This allows for her to fall under the sexy category. If you're struggling at Act 9, take the fucking Tabula Rasa off and replace it with a proper body armor. If you're struggling on Merc or Uberlab, remember you're supposed to dodge the traps, don't rub your face on them. I made a video recently titled The 5 Hardest Fights in Path of Exile, assuming you have 6 portals on softcore. Some other fights are even more nerve-wracking if you're playing hardcore. Frankly, I wouldn't try any of these on hardcore. My goals are usually, number 1, clear a tier 16 map, and number 2, to beat regular Elder. I call that a hardcore success. The 5th hardest fight on hardcore is the Formed. The fight is not in the top 5 if you have 6 portals, but you could be dodging a Hydra mechanic and off-screen Minotaur decides to burrow toward you and one-shot you. To defeat Cheola, walk into his boss room and attack him until he dies. That's it, men, women, and non-binaries. Please remember to like, comment, watch, subscribe, favorite on your Google Chrome, share with your friends, share with your family, share with your enemies, support my Twitch, my Kickstarter, my GoFundMe, my Patreon, my OnlyFans. You hit the Y button accidentally. Multiple times. Make sure you do it multiple times. Accidentally hit your Pantheon. Such as the alcohol do. Hey guys, you remember this little fucker right here? He made things educational but also fun, and that's what I try to do with my channel. First I had to procure an Orb of Chance. I figured the fastest way to obtain one was to buy one with a Bottled Faith. I very quickly got spam, so this proved to be one of the fastest ways to get an Orb of Chance indeed. Unfortunately, I only got a magic roll worth around an alchemy shard, so this proved to be a very expensive gamble. A Bottled Faith can sell for over 7x. D2 Resurrected is definitely worth playing. A lot of women were sexually harassed in the making of this game. Do not let their harassment be in vain. You'll need to slip through the very narrow path of meteors. The Maven will lie and say she's going to extinguish them all. She's a lying bitch. You want to go and find what looks like a uterus on your minimap. You want to go attack the uterus until it's dead, and that will protect the evidence. But take a look here. My channel is a fucking sausage fest. 98.4% of my viewers are male. The first obvious contender for best ass in PoE is Helena. Her ass is right there on the loading screen. Let me turn up the contrast.
Nice.
However, I believe the best ass in the game belongs to Chubby Boy Omniphobia. He be looking a bit like Baked Chala down there. There's a secret item that will help you on Hall of the Grandmasters. The other guy that's very difficult is Scully Gubin. Scully Gubin will throw this kind of shaped ground, which has the same effect, mana degen, and he'll throw Rain of Arrows. What I did was I ran up here, cleared everyone else, just so I could focus on Scully Gubin. Hey guys, I wanted to give last Epoch a little bit of attention. I haven't played it in a long time. I went to go play it, and then, what do? I get in here, and they're talking about PoE. I can't get away from PoE. Look.
PoE is good, but it's really complicated.
You don't say. To find the Puppet Mistress, you must first head to the Wetlands, also known as your mom's panties. Inside you'll gain access to the spawning ground, which is what I used to call your mom back in the day, to subtract your age from the current year. Unlike how your mom was my mistress, you'll see Ryslotha doesn't really look like a mistress or a puppet. Frankly, her mom looked more like a hand puppet when I was fisting her. Ort. That's right, we're gonna take a heavy crossbow. We're gonna go ort. And we're gonna go max lightning damage. And then what we're gonna do is take our crossbow that goes ort, and we're gonna go zappy. With all our lightning damage, we're gonna go zappy. And then the ort with all the zappy in our frigid highlands. And we're just gonna clear the frigid highlands like this. Motherfuckers be looking like that kid from Jurassic Park. Garo-Khan and her daughter could be moved to the Reliquary, and we could fight Garo-Khan and Shikari at the same time. That would be great. They could skip Shikari's burrowing phases, so you just have the Scorpion and the Tornado bitch battling Elder and Shaper tag team style, and they could finally get rid of that Teardrop quest altogether. Then on defeat, Sin could swoop down and say, "Family, you are too pure for this world." Real mother-daughter bonding time. Or you could just have Garo-Khan riding her daughter. That might even be hot. I saw that on the internet before. You may then ask, what about the rest of Act 9? There is this guy, General Adis. I usually just call him Eradicator Jr. because he's like a little bitch version of Eradicator. Eradicator is like Eminem, and Adis is like Dear Stan, or maybe Machine Gun Kelly.
Uh-oh. Stinky poop. Poopies, buddy, poopies. La 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 la.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
If you're high on bath salts, I do not recommend playing PoE. It is very hard to differentiate the game from reality, so you may think you actually died in real life if you die in the game. And let's get a real close look here. This is what Ziri really looks like. And what's interesting is we can go like this. We can turn off some filters. There it is. Yep. So this is what Ziri really looks like. This is her in-game model. Very interesting, right? The best milkies, of course, belong to Ziri. She has 4 boobies. Some people have suggested Oshabi. However, she has these giant jungle bitch pepperoni nipples. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say the second best boobies in the game belong to Vanja. She has great cleavage, as you can see, and fuck off! And even though she belongs to Pateris, she still has great cleavage and, I believe, great boobies. There's a lot of fan art of the Elder, which you can see has this gaping maw, and also 4 arms, which is the theme. Does the Elder have eyes? Place your bets now. Does the Elder have eyes? I was wondering if the Elder had eyes. The answer, sadly, is yes. The Elder actually has eyes, and it's terrifying. So this is what the Elder looks like, in case you didn't know.
Fresh meat.
And here's the Butcher, of course. Because I did not have any gear, I was immediately Chris Browned. But good look back, good nostalgia trip. Diablo 1. Suppose you and your partner set up your computers in such a way that you can have sex while playing PoE. If you're the pitcher, the best map to run is the Ziri fight. Not only do you have the chance to simultaneously observe 6 total boobies if you include your partner, but if you don't have reflect immunity, when you accidentally hit her mirror phase and die to the reflect, you can basically be fucked while you're being fucked. For advice on the best map to run if you're the catcher, I wanted to consult my homegirl Megalon.
If you're the catcher, the best map to run is Glacier Map. It's easy to run while you're being goosed because it's a nice big open space. Kinda like you are after Godzilla's done with you. The ice theme also helps mentally cool you down in the heat.
What does that mean, when Godzilla's done with you? Nearly every build on PoE benefits from having one, not only because you get the Sulfur Flask effects, but also increased Consecrated Ground radius for its normal life regen and increased damage taken by enemies and crit chance against enemies on that Consecrated Ground. By the way, the real life one is pretty tasty too.
Oh, you're having a bad day? Did you die?
I got shot.
But did you die?
Ciao.
I think we would remember you dying, dude.
Well, you don't! I die over and over! Only to wake up in my bed like nothing happened.
As you explore the continent, you use your pocket monsters to fight each other, a bit like cockfighting, except that Pokemon can only learn up to 4 moves, while an actual fighting rooster can learn over 30. Hello Exiles, this is your daily dose of internet. This guy's hideout is fucking steak and eggs. So I was playing D2 and I found Sanders' taboo heavy gloves. I also found Drake's amulet and it fucking sucks. I drew this picture a while back and thought you would all enjoy it. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Get rid of her bow and quiver too. Now we can appreciate her in her full glory. And so this is her right here. This is Tora. See? Not bad, right? Not bad at all. So here's the thing, when I zoom in on her face, when I was at my friend's bachelor party at the Palomino strip club in Las Vegas, I was hanging out with this, dancer for a while there, and we spent some time independently in a room. And when I left, I had had so much to drink. I just started watching the pole dances, and there was a girl that looks just like Tora, like this. It looks just like her, and I was so wiped. And this was my friend's bachelor party, and I was supposed to buy him some more dances, but I spent it on myself. And I just bought a normal lap dance, and this chick that looked like this just like fucking crushed my balls, and it hurt so good, and it was so incredible. And the lap dance, she just fucking ground, and she looked just like Tora. But this is the witch. See, from a distance, witch has always been kind of cute, you know, when I'm ready and not before, you know. But it's kind of like, watch this. This is something else. It's like, bro, these edibles ain't shit. Boo. You know, it's like, these edibles ain't shit. Boo. Because she dresses like this, she'd be covered in mosquito bites, actually, living in the jungle, dressing like this. But she'd also be covered in my little nibbles, too. And if you look at the way she handles the snake, it's definitely a smash from me. And let's explore this mode more. It's not too bad, right? This is not too bad. Apparently, we can do different, like, emotes. Like, giggle. And, oh, fuck, dude, I thought she was gonna sit on my face.